With us now, Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley, ranking Republican on the Senate Judiciary Committee. He is leading the call for an independent investigation. Senator, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
Who is best to do this investigation, and what do you believe they will find?
Inspector General of the Homeland Security would be the one to make sure that the Secret Service investigation is thorough. Inspectors Generals have a great deal of independence, and they are the ones that ought to be doing this unbothered by anybody else in the department or the administration. And what we want to find out now is that this is more than what the president said a couple days ago, that it was a few knuckleheads, and the Secret Service is a very good organization. And I believe the Secret Service is a very good organization, but we need to find out if this is part of the culture of that organization. And if it is, then we've got a very, very big problem from two standpoints. One, is the national security of the United States protected, and is the president's life properly protected?
Based on what you know, do you believe it is part of the culture of the Secret Service?
Until right now, the answer is I did not think it was part of the culture, because when we had Secretary Napolitano before us on Wednesday, she said that they've gone back 2.5 years and nothing's happened. Well, then we've had these reports come out, and we need an independent investigation. And then what bothered me, when I asked her about the independence of the Inspector General, she said they had a memorandum of understanding between that and other divisions within her department and the Secret Service. Well, that looks to me like that's not the independence that I expect of an Inspector General. And in order to get to the bottom of this and make sure that there's credibility to the investigation, we can't have the White House saying they looked at the operation last Saturday and Sunday and came to the conclusion there was nobody in the White House involved. And then we have people like Secretary Napolitano telling us that they've gone back 2 years and at least nothing's shown up. And then we've had all these allegations. We got to get to the bottom of these allegations in order to know whether our national security is being protected and the president is being properly protected.
You're laying out exactly why you want that independent investigation. Who do you think, though, is ultimately responsible here? Is it Secretary Napolitano? Is it the head of the Secret Service?
Well, you know, when I first was briefed by Director Sullivan on this, and he told me my benchmark is the Inspector General involved. And I said, when are you going to get the Inspector General involved? And he says, well, they're involved now. Well, maybe they aren't involved in the independent way that they should be involved. If it was just the 12 knuckleheads that were involved, as the president said, then I'd say Director Sullivan got no problems. But if it goes much deeper, you know, nothing happens or nothing's changed in Washington if heads don't roll.
And whose head should roll, Senator?
Well, right now, I'm not going to draw any conclusions on that. But we've got to make sure that the military people involved, the president's advanced people, the communication office of the White House, and the Secret Service, from now on into the future, this culture can't persist, not only for the reputation of the United States, but for the protection of the president and for our national security to be properly guarded.
Senator Grassley, great to have you here this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie.